bought my Nissan Leaf, or actually leased it, about 1.5 years ago. And then a couple months after that, I applied to work for Mossy Nissan and got accepted. So I've been here selling the Leafs. And then in the meantime, we've picked up another one for my wife, and we've gotten rid of all of our gas engine cars. We're going to be at 2 billion cars on the road on the planet. Emerging nations, Brazil, China, India, they're the biggest, but they're all exploding. Everybody's starting to drive cars now. So, I mean, one reason why I'm excited about it and why we kind of put our money where our mouth is, and that's all we drive now, is we just can't go on forever, 2 billion cars all spewing poison in the air. And it's got the least maintenance of any vehicle I've ever had. And one reason is that a lot of things that you'd be maintaining, they don't even have. If there's no, I guess the most typical service is changing oil. There's no oil. That means there's no muffler, there's no emission system, there's no ignition system. Like all these different systems that need maintenance, the car doesn't even have. So 7,500 miles is the first time I did anything. I rotated my tires. Another car, the Leaf is right up there as a pretty popular car that we sell. And I read that there's 4 cities that the Leaf is the biggest selling Nissan, but they're in a little more progressive centers like San Francisco, Honolulu, Portland, and Seattle. But you know, they're pretty good sellers, and a lot of times we'll run out and wait for another shipment to come in because they deliver a batch and then they sell out to people. They have big government rebates on them, and that's a lot of it. So there's really $10,000 in government rebates available on the cars. So that's a lot of I mean, that turns a $35,000 vehicle effectively into a $25,000 vehicle. So it's maybe $5,000–6,000 more than a car of the same general size. It's not worth it for the car manufacturers to put them out if they can't sell them, and the rebates make them worth. They say, Nissan says they're not even making money on the cars yet because of all the R&D costs of putting them out. So, it makes it so a company like Nissan will invest in the technology. Those rebates make it where they don't lose so much at the beginning, and hopefully. Well, we're in the Stone Age on electric vehicles, so they don't go very far. They go far enough for me to do my commute. It makes sense for me. It's more economical for me today, but still, 85 miles isn't very far. And we now have a fast charger where you can charge them up in about 15 or 20 minutes, but up until then, it takes hours to charge them up. So you can't drive hundreds of miles and then go to a gas station 5 minutes later. You got a full tank and drive hundreds of miles more. So you need better range, faster charge times, more variety in vehicles. It'd be great to have pickup trucks. It'd be great to have SUVs.